Gaffer, immediate thoughts?
Disappointed, obviously, with the result. Certainly, the first half performance is up there, with anything we've done this season, and as good as anything we've done. We've not been clinical right at the death. I don't think we've worked the keeper enough, so I'll reflect on that and have a look at that. But they've given each other everything. The fans have turned out in force tonight, and it was a special night. It really was a special occasion, and the players give them as much as they could without just finishing the work off. And that's something that I'll keep looking to improve. Because we're going to have to really go and finish teams off, because the football on display first half was, I believe, as good as we've played this season. But we've not been able to finish Southend off. Second half a bit more equal. I've just been seeing the ref now, and I don't believe that you should ever give special dispensation to a player. Danny May don't get no protection, but a boy Payne, he's jumped down 3 times. And I've been lucky enough to see the incident. The kids jumped on the floor. There's a small bit of contact, but I see Danny May get kicked from pillar to post every single week and don't get no special dispensation. I wouldn't want him to. I've got to be honest, I wouldn't want him to. But then when I see the young boy come on Payne and get that in a man's league, then that disappoints me. And I've spoken to the ref about it.
Is this the free kick? Well, was it actually a free kick?
It's not a free kick,
no.
1,000,000%. And people will see it after, and it's not a free kick. But don't take nothing away from David Worrell's strike. It was postage stamp, a fantastic finish, and potentially deserved to win a game. Like Joe Riley's kick, strike last week. So disappointed, but we've got 2 more massive games for the football club to go and try achieve 6 points and an 85-point finish.
This is by no means over yet, is it?
Absolutely. I just said to the boys now, they're hurting in there, they're frustrated in there. I've told them that this could be the start, whether it's the start of our playoff push, but certainly it's this ain't over. Strange things have happened. Obviously, I come from Barnsley on the last day of the season when we stayed up in the league, and it was immense scenes over at Huddersfield. So I've seen it, I've witnessed it, been a part of it with some of the players in the dressing room, Kelvin and Jim Nolte and Danny Rose. So I've been a part of it, and the last day that's why English football is the best league in the world, because when it builds up to that last day and you've got situations going off all around the country at the same kick-off times, then it leaves for an exciting finish, and we've got to be in there to be involved in it. So we've got to go out and do our work this week, get the boys lifted. Certainly Wednesday, I'll give them some family time tomorrow, and then we'll get them lifted, ready for a big game on Saturday.
Will it take much lifting? There's a lot of disappointment as they came off.
Yeah, they were hurting. They're hurting. No, I don't think so, God. They're a good group. They'll get round each other. It won't just be us that lift them. I've got a positive staff, so we'll get to work on Thursday. But the players themselves will drive each other forward, and I've got some top people in that dressing room who can certainly raise the levels and the enthusiasm. Because, like I said, Saturday becomes another massive game.
Isn't it nice to see the old place full?
It was, I went on the pitch before the game. You could feel it filling up. When 20 minutes before the game, it starts filling up, and it's brilliant, isn't it? It's what we want to try and bring to the football club. Obviously, the chair, give the seats for free, and the town supported it, and I'm delighted with that. Because they didn't have to. They didn't have to. Champions League's on, but they've come out in force, and I think the chairmans deserve to get a full house and see it, like that. And it was a real playoff feel to it. But unfortunately, we just couldn't, finish off that job. But we, like you said, we're not. This ain't over.
Be nice to see all them back again Saturday.
It will, and we've served up a good product. Certainly first half, and some excitement and intensity second half. The chance at the end, Lowy and Cam, I'm thinking it's just going to nestle. It's fell to the right people, but we've tried in vain to win that football match. We've got enough strikes on the pitch to go and win the football match. We was brave right through the game. So we'll reflect on it, but certainly what the crowds give us tonight, and the town as they've fully backed us.
Youth team champions.
Delighted for that. They're, it shows the progress that we're trying to make throughout the club, and Rochdale does a real favour today in beating Wigan, and they've deserved it. Over the season they have been the best team. We've just stuttered lately, but over the season they've been really consistent, and there's 4 or 5 of them, training with us, on a daily and weekly basis. So delighted from kiddos come in and made a real difference to the energy and the tactical knowledge and know-how. We was in a dark place sort of 16 months ago, so to turn it round, with the help of Ian Kendall and Ellen, it's been a massive turnaround. So all credit to everyone concerned with the academy effort and the youth team effort, because they've really represented the club brilliantly.
You wouldn't have said it, but they got a fantastic reception from the crowd before the game as well.
I've got to be honest, God, it's when I come and I spoke to the chair about it, we'll get our kids through, we'll get them through, we'll get them playing in the first team, and then there'll be an affinity. They know, after the under-11s, the under-13s, the ball boys tonight, I want them understanding the fabric of the club. Doesn't matter where they come from, whether they come from Bolton, whether they come from Heywood, whether they come from Rochdale, wherever they come from. If we get them young enough and build them into the fabric of the club, they become the club. And hopefully then the fans, and if you're telling me there's been a brilliant reception, then we'll try and get some games next season, youth team games, on gig, and let the local people celebrate that, because it is important to build a football club through your youth department.
Danny Mayer, League Two Player of the Season. That's some accolade. Yeah,
we spoke to the players yesterday, and obviously he got his award. The chairman gave his award, and Danny thanked the players. He was quite emotional because he wanted to thank the players. He's took ownership of his own career. He's always in the gym. He's always doing extra. He's not missed a day of training really this season. Played every game, ever present, and he knows now what it makes to become successful. He's had support from us all, but Danny Mayer's took it on to the next level. He wants to become a champion in his own right, and I was delighted for him, because it's been an extensive journey for Dan, and we've believed in him, but now he's getting that belief in himself, and he terrorised him again first half without just finishing it off today. But he is by a country mile the best player in the league, or certainly the best attacking and creative influence in the league, because Nath Cam's running close in terms of an overall performer, but he gets the highlights because of what he does. He's an absolute magician.
I'd imagine he's quite humble about it as well.
Yeah, he didn't want to go down to pick the award up. He made it quite clear how big this game was today, and he didn't want that to be a distraction or take him off his preparation. So Danny was really quite a few players might have wanted to go and stand on the stage, but Danny didn't. He just wanted to get on with the business. So that's Danny, but he's an incredible competitor.
On to Saturday, and it's just the next big game, isn't it?
It is, and we've performed really well in them and got results in them. So there's no fear of that. Like I said, the biggest thing now I've got to do as a manager and as a leader is get within the group and really, enlight their enthusiasm, which has been top draw, for 99% of the season. So, we'll do that. But I don't want them taking this result home to the families, and it's gone. We've missed a potential opportunity here, but another one will definitely open up, because that's what happens in football.
You don't want to take the result off, because but you can take the performance on, can't they? First start, magnificent.
Yeah, Keith, it was, but
just didn't work. Bentley, you said it already, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, mate. When you're watching that and you're dominating, and I said to Futch and Brassy a couple of times, we've got to score in them periods. You've got to do. I mean, us. The amount of time, you've got a fullback in there who's got maybe 15, 18 crosses for staff. So we've got to make more of that, and more of that adventure that we're showing down that side. And we didn't, but it's not for the want of trying or lack of trying. It's just that last little bit, that decision making, that the last bit that you've seen with Bayern Munich tonight that they just do it with ease, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Have they battered someone there?
They've absolutely smacked Porto. Yeah, 5-0 at half time, I think.
Was it 5-time?
Yeah.
Christ. I mean, it could have been 5-0 at half time. The way on the boxing match, and it stopped, to use the cliche, wouldn't it?
We've probably said it too much this season, but you know, we might get Southend again, you know, in the playoffs, and you know, that's something again from this game that we'll put to bed for now, but we can learn from it and hopefully get better from it. And the players want to do that, Keith. So you know, it's like I said, there's things that we'll learn from tonight's performance, because we always do. And like I've said before, you know, we don't lose, we either win or learn, and that's something that I really do believe in. Well,
I'm glad you said that, because you must have anticipated what I was going to say. You could play them again yet,
yeah,
and they're going to be scared stiff. It's probably obvious to people listening who it is. A certain Southend player just said to me, "I hope we don't have to play Bury again this season."
You just don't know, dear, and
you don't know,
and that's something in the playoffs, and it is when they got designed that way. It's a fantastic end to a season of competition. So we'll prepare for both, but we're certainly driving towards trying to make something happen in that top three and keeping the pressure on. So, like I said, our aim now is a different objective. It's 85 points, and there's 2 massive games we've got to negotiate to try and achieve that.
And again, you never got broken. It's a free kick that's done you. They're not opening you up.
Not once in the game.
Once.
You know, not one shot Popey's had, but again, you know, we've not got nothing from tonight, and Southend's got a massive 3 points. So you know, well done to them, because I've got to be honest, that first half, the resilience they've shown and throwing the bodies on the line was outstanding. It's everything that you want to see, and I think that's about the 6th clean sheet on a row. So you know, we've got they're a team that have you know, been in form and are on great form. So you know, it's one of them I've got to really reflect on the performance.
Yeah, they've nothing to be ashamed of. You haven't at all, have you? It's just sometimes it's one of those days it just doesn't go in.
Yeah, I think so.
With something you said about the youth team, actually, strangely, the youth team might have the experience to pass on to the seniors in this occasion, because didn't they lose at home to Wigan? Probably would have thought the whole title challenge was over on that one match, and it wasn't over today, was it?
Honestly, football is that's why we love it. That's why it's a drug of choice, and you just don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to look forward to the next 2 games. It's the only way I know. And picking the players up is probably the biggest thing I've got to do this season.